That's close enough. Miss Rose needs to find out if she has enough supplies for each of her 20 students. She will also find out if her students need to share any supplies. I will organize and count everything, says Miss Rose. This will be easy. First, Miss Rose organizes the yardsticks. She has about 10 yardsticks. Miss Rose grouped the yardsticks by 10 and 1s. She puts 10 yardsticks in a waste basket. Miss Rose finds that she has one group of 10 yardsticks and 2 more yardsticks. She had 12 yardsticks. It is so much easier to count and organize my yardsticks when they are grouped by 10 and 1, says Miss Rose. Will each student get a yardstick? Is 12 closer to 10 or closer to 20? 12 is between 10 and 20. It is closer to 10, so 12 is about 10. That's close enough. Will each student get all yardsticks or will they have to share? Next, Miss Rose organizes the erasers. She has about 20 erasers in all. She has big erasers and small erasers. Miss Rose puts 10 big erasers in a box. She puts 7 small erasers in a round bin. Miss Rose counts by 10 and 1s. She finds that she has 1 10 and 7 1s. She has 17 erasers. It is so much easier to count and organize my erasers when they are grouped by 10s and 1s, says Miss Rose. Will each student get an eraser? Is 11 closer to 10? Is 17 closer to 10 or closer to 20? 17 is closer between 10 and 20. It is closer to 20, so 17 is about 20. That's close enough. Will each student get an eraser or will they have to share? Next, Miss Rose organizes about 15 pencils. She puts a rubber band around each group of pencils, 10 pencils. Miss Rose has 4 groups of 10 pencils in a rubber band. She has 6 more pencils that she puts in a box. Now she can count by 10s and 1s. She has 4 10s and 6 1s. She has 46 pencils. It is so much easier to count and organize my pencils when they are grouped by 10s and 1s, says Miss Rose. Will each student get a pencil? It's 46 closer to 40 or closer to 50. 40 6 is between 40 and 50. It is closer to 50. So 46 is about 50. That's close enough. Will each student get a pencil, or will they have to share? Next, Miss Rose organized the markers. She organizes the markers. She needs 100 markers. She puts the markers in a boxes. She grouped them by tens and ones. She puts 10 markers in each box. Miss Rose has 9 boxes with 10 boxes with 10 markers. She has 8 more markers on the table. That's 9 tens and 8 ones. Miss Rose has 98 markers. It is so much easier to count and organize my markers when they are grouped by tens and ones, said Miss Rose. Will each student get a marker? Is 98 closer to 90 or closer to 100? 98 is between 90 and 100. It is closer to 100. So 98 is about 100. That's close enough. Will each student get a marker, or will they have to share? Next, Miss Rose organizes the color cubes. There must be more than 100 of them. Should I group them by tens? She asked herself. Should I group them by hundreds? I know I can do both. It's easier to group the cubes by tens. Put 10 tens together to make 100 cubes. She puts the 10 tens in a can. She has 1 more 10. She also has 4 single cubes. She has 114 cubes. It is so much easier to count and organize my cubes when they are grouped by hundreds, tens, and ones, says Miss Rose. Will each student get a cube? It's 110 is 114 to 100, closer to 110 or closer to 120. 114 is between 110 and 120. It is closer to 110. So 114 is about 110. That's close enough. Will each student get a cube, or will they have to share? Now, the supplies in the classroom are all organized, said Miss Rose. Miss Rose counted the yardstick. She counted the pencils. She counted the erasers. She counted the markers. She counted the cubes. It may not be perfect, said Miss Rose, but it's close enough. Help Miss Rose while